And hello and welcome back, all my beautiful Librians. How are you today? I hope you're well. If you're returning to the channel, it's wonderful to see you again. If you're new, my name is Linda Williams, and we bring these readings to you every week to give you guidance. We use three decks. One is what is it we need to let go of, and that is with one card. We also get one card from our numbers deck, and we don't look at that until the end of our reading. The reason is that the numbers deck seems to just round everything off, but it's also extra divine guidance for you. And so we leave that till the end and add it in too. And so, Libra, I hope you're all well, wherever you are. As you know, I'm Linda Williams, I'm from Australia, and I love hearing where you're from in your comments. So please feel free to put comments in after the reading or whatever, and I will reply to them. I will reply to you. So, and I appreciate the fact that you take the time to do that in this very busy world. Libra, what is it you need to let go of? And I often refer to myself as you, so I will say, what is it we need to let go of our? That's the way I speak. So this is for all the beautiful Librans. What is it we need to let go of this week? We need to let go of our fears and replace it with love. And Libra, this is the numbers deck, and I'll just wait and see. Usually she throws them out, so because it's very slippery, it's an easy deck for spirit to work with. Yes, and she did. Okay, so we put this over here. We do not look at it. Whatever jumps up the first time, we don't search for another. If two were meant to come, two would have come. That's a very easy deck for them to work with. It's very slippery, so they can throw them out really easy. Okay, there's our number, and this is our, what is it we need to let go of? Fear. Fear is healed by love. That's so true. And the message on the back for all us beautiful Librans, as we consistently let go of resisting our fears and allow them to be surrendered, the energy that was tied up in the fear is relinquished. It's released. And now becomes available to shine forth as the energy of love. So this week, do we need to let go of some fear? Are we frightened of something? Are we fearing something? Or we're uncertain about something? Let go. Let go and put all your faith and trust in the universe. And when you do that, when you let go of it, you then open yourself up to bigger possibilities. Okay, because fear sits around here. It sits in our stomach too, but the fear meridians are here, just the collarbones. When you do tapping, EFT, the fear meridians are these. And we say, I have no fear, I have no fear. Do that if you have fear. But it's very close to the heart chakra too. So when we release all the fear, which is often fear of speaking, fear of expressing ourselves, whatever, when we release all of that, that area, including our heart area, our heart chakra, is free of fear. It makes sense, doesn't it? Okay, Libra. All you beautiful Librans. What is it that you need to hear this week? What is it you need to know about this week, this final week of November? This is for us, for the beautiful Librans out there. Could you please give us some guidance on this week? What is it we need to let go of? Is it done? Now, what is it that we need to know about how to handle everything that's going on this week, whatever comes up, whatever's already here? And if they don't get thrown out, because this is a very bent old deck, my guide just chooses them. So she takes over now. She takes over my arm, my hand, and she draws the cards for you. We've been doing this for donkey's years together. She draws all the cards, and she knows what to give me, what to give you. She wants me to take that one too. Okay, lovely. Gee, we've got a few kings and queens here. We've got two kings, and we have the Queen of Cups. Oh, we've got a bit of power here, a bit of strength. I regard the king as strength, as messages of being strong. And the queens, I refer to the queens as um, taking control of the situation, running things or organising things. So because mm, that's what women do around the house. So they're the big organisers. They get everything organised. They take control. The kings are the ones, the fathers and the grandfathers are the ones that we go to for advice, and they step up and show their power and strength, don't they, to support us. And so I look at the kings as a support system as well. And look, this is what we have. This is what we have for you, Libra, this week. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups this is about us putting a lot of thought into what we really want, putting a lot of thought into what we're hoping for. And the King of Swords is sitting underneath it. So we're thinking about lots and lots of things, and we're also contemplating taking action about bringing those things into fruition. This is the beginning of the week. I feel you're going to be mulling over a lot of things, wanting to put all of your dreams and aspirations, you want to get them moving, you want to act on it. And this is the time, at the beginning of the week, it would be a good time to act on everything you've been trying to build, or everything you've been thinking about for quite some time. I'm getting negotiation too, so this could be a good time at the beginning of the week, maybe, or in the middle of the week, time to negotiate, put your thoughts and your ideas out there, and discussing them with other people. It is possible some of you could receive a message at the beginning of this week. It's possible some news could come your way as well that could be a little bit emotional. It is possible because you have the Page of Cups next to the Queen of Cups. So the page is news. It is it is conversations. It is communication, but it's also the message about messages and things coming in and us hearing about things. So first, at the beginning of the week, Libra, you may hear of a few things that could cause a little bit of maybe insecurity or a little bit of emotion, but emotions, instability. But what Spirit is saying is that they don't want you to worry about this for the simple reason. Just trust your intuition, go with the flow, just go with the flow, because what you've got under the Queen, we've got the Nine of Cups. So even though at the beginning of the week there may be this situation around you that's a little bit emotional, some news comes in or you hear about something, just know that the outcome is going to be a bit better than you think. It's going to turn out to be okay. Let's put it that way. At the time it may not feel like it is, but it is. It's going to turn out okay. Look, everything could happen in the middle of the week. It's very possible everything could start to happen very quickly. If there is a need to make things happen and to get things going, then by all means do that as well. Especially around any of your finances, if you feel you need to act on getting things organised around your finances, your career, your business, and you feel you need to act, then you need to act swiftly. You need to act swiftly and get the ball rolling. Make sure you get the ball rolling. The Knight of Swords next to the Eight of Wands is also, about things happening very fast. And so we want to make sure that that you keep everything at a steady pace this week. Try very hardly, but to keep everything at a steady pace and try not to allow things to get out of hand this week, because things could go a little bit too fast. It's possible things may move a little bit too fast and not give you a chance to weigh things up and to look into it properly. Because the King of Swords, he's sitting here. He's underneath the Page of Cups, and so we've got Page of Cups maybe bringing in some news, important news, or the or pondering on lots of things that he's been thinking about, ideas and dreams that he wants to put into play. And the King of Swords is telling us, well, okay, that's okay, but again, we need to make sure that things run at the right pace. We need to make sure things don't get out of hand or get out of control. We don't want things to get out of control this week, especially when it comes to our relationships, our interaction with others. We don't want things to get unmanageable. Okay. Some of you this week will be going through some situations when it comes to your relationships. There is we've got the Queen of Cups, and we do have the Nine of Cups, and we also have the Page of Cups. And so there could be some things early on and in the middle of the week where you will need to act in a very firm and productive way. Let's put it that way. Because we also have the Ace of Cups. This is going to be a week of emotional. This is going to be a week where we're looking at relationships here. This is not a relationship really in Libra, but there's a lot of cards here around love and relationship. For some of you, it's very possible that it could be a week of endings where the difficult times finally come to an end. So if you're in a relationship where there's been difficulties, ill health, anything like that, there's a completion to that. So there's an ending to difficulty this week as well, which is really good. This is also about a new horizon and, possibilities of a whole new beginning in a relationship as well. For some of you, this could be something new coming in around you. There's also, this situation where you may need to stand your ground on something this week. Maybe some news may come in, or you may hear something or come your way that could be a little bit emotional, when you may need to stand your ground around that as well. You might make a decision, let's put it that way, and then you need to stand your ground on that decision so that it gets fed the right way. Let's put it that way. I get this message about watering the seeds, watering the garden. I'm seeing somebody watering the garden, so it's like making sure you nurture everything that you sow. Especially this Ace of Cups, which is new beginnings, and new beginnings that can be love. It can be love around you. So there is definitely a completion to something. Difficult times will be coming to a closure, and that leads to a whole new beginning. So if you've been going through difficulty in a relationship, it's possible. It's possible that maybe you might reconcile or start again, or just make positive change. And this is also, fear is healed with love. As we consistently let go of resisting our fears and allow them to surrender, the energy that was tied up in the fear is relinquished and now becomes available to shine forth the energy of love. Thoughts of fear. So this is a card of things finally coming to an end, the end of fear. So maybe this week you might lose all fear around a relationship, around love, which would be good, which would be a good thing. So this is for Libra for the rest of this week, please. This is the last week of November. What else would you like to give our beautiful Librans? What else would you like to say? Now you've got the Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. Wonderful. We have you taking time out to contemplate everything. Be patient. And the top card. Okay, thank you. And the bottom. A lot of people have received this card today, the 10 of Pentacles, these readings for this final week. And so what do we have? We have a big opportunity coming in, again, a new beginning around your finances. And so this is now sitting under the King of Swords, who is sitting under the Page of Cups. And so the Page of Cups is about mulling over and dreaming and thinking of positive things that mean a great deal to them. They could be on an emotional journey where they're thinking about love, they're thinking about things that they can accomplish. And the King of Swords is all about taking action on that in a very strong and powerful way. And now we have these new beginnings. So it's important that this week if we see an opportunity to start something new, that we stand our ground and take control of the situation in a strong but fair way. You may also need to make a fair and just decision this week, and you must do what's right this week. You must honour yourself and do what's right for you, but you can sort of stand up for your beliefs and do the right thing this week in a situation around you. You must do the right thing, especially if this isn't about a relationship, because we have the Wheel of Fortune. For some of you, maybe things have come back from the past. The Wheel of Fortune is sometimes the past coming back, a situation repeating itself. It can be, if this is a love relationship, maybe somebody's come back into your life, wants to start again. And maybe you've decided, well, I've made this decision because you've been weighing things up, but, he doesn't just have the scales of justice in his hands weighing things up, he also has a sword. So this week you may weigh things up and then decide, but you decide, but you also stand your ground. You stand your ground on something. And you say, okay, yes, but blah, blah, blah. These are my rules. These are my regulations. Maybe you're going to put some ideas forward with which you need to stand your ground on this week. And this doesn't just have to be a relationship. This can be where you work. This can be in a business. This is your life this week. What's going on in your life this week? You might need to stand your ground on something after weighing it up, or decide that you're going to make a decision, and then you're going to stick with that decision. You're going to make a fair and just decision. I don't know if you can hear that thunder. There's a lot of thunder out there. Time for you to have a rest, but take time out this week to also go through things. If you're getting a bit stressed this week about anything, Libra, about making decisions, about work, about career, about relationships, feeling a little bit stressed, just take some time out to recoup yourself, look after yourself this week. Don't allow anything to get out of hand, or don't allow things to build up, but you're better off to speak about things rather than allowing them to build. Okay? And of course, be patient, because, please be patient this week. We have another decision card, so big decisions, but be patient. And make the right decision. Don't jump in. Take your time here. You will make a fair and just decision this week. Make sure that the decisions you do make are the right ones for you. Be it work, be it love, be it anything and everything. Make sure you make the right decisions that are good for you. It's very important. No sacrifices this week. We don't have the hangman, so you won't be doing that, but we're just saying that if things are coming back and things were not so good in the past, you must weigh everything up. If you had a relationship that was a bit rough and you broke up, and now they've come back and said, can we give it another try? Well, make sure that you take time out and think about everything that happened, and then make a fair and just decision and honour yourself in that decision. Okay? If this is it's any sort of a situation where it's been difficult in the past, hasn't worked out, and now you've got another chance. Somebody says, oh, come on, let's give it another go, even if it's just a friendship, but they did the wrong thing by you, if they stabbed you in the back, did the wrong thing by you, then then walk away. If it doesn't suit you, then don't be afraid to maybe walk away from that and move away from the stress and strife. Okay, move away from any stress and strife this week. Don't allow anything, any of that to come back into your life at all this week, please. 555. They wake me up a lot of 555. This is a card of change. This is a beautiful message for you, Libra. A transformation, a transformative change is on the horizon. This new turning point in your life is divinely guided and inspired. Your being, spirit is helping you to make big changes. During this spiritual journey, it is important to maintain a positive and grounded outlook and let go of old habits and beliefs that no longer serve you, Libra. This could be the dawn of a whole new you. Oh, wow. That is a beautiful message to end this reading, isn't it? Wonderful, Libra. So I've loved doing this reading for you. I feel it's a week of very important decisions. Please come from a place of love. Come from a place of love. And don't allow fear to guide you in any way, because fear is deceptive. Fear is an illusion. Many people will put fear into us with their words and very often their actions. But when we go within ourselves and connect into our inner spirit and our belief systems and our trust in our intuition and so on, then and then act on that rather than fear, fear gets defeated. So Libra, has this made sense to you? So maybe with these readings, you really need to watch them and then wait and see how the week unfolds. And then maybe you'd like to come back and give me some feedback and let me know if this resonates with you now. I'd love to hear from you. I will reply to your comments. I always do. Please let me know where you're from. As you know, I'm from Australia. I love to hear where you're from. And would you like to give us a like? And that the like just confirms to us that you appreciate the work that we do, because it's all free. I mean, we do this we do this to guide others. There are many of us that do this, but it's to help mankind. That's what it's all about. Using our gifts as our life purpose to do good. And a reward, of course, would be a little like. That would be wonderful. Thank you so much. We'd appreciate it. If you'd like to subscribe to our channel, we would love to have you on board as one of our followers, as subscribers. Don't forget to click the bell and all so that you get all of our notifications, because we do quite a lot of different kinds of readings throughout the month, as many of you know. Libra, have a wonderful week. I'll be interested to hear back from you. And until next time, please take care, won't you? Bye for now.